Have you ever faced a moment where your next choice would decide everything, life or death, hope or ruin? That's the kind of moment Judah faced in Jeremiah 21. Here's the summary of the chapter. King Zedekiah sends messengers to Jeremiah, asking him to pray for God's help as Babylon's army surrounds Jerusalem. He hopes for a miracle like in the old days, when God rescued his people from powerful enemies. But the Lord's answer shocks everyone. Instead of promising deliverance, God says he himself will fight against Jerusalem with outstretched hand and strong arm in anger and fury. The city will fall to the Babylonians. Yet, even in this dark message, God gives a choice. See, I am setting before you the way of life and the way of death. Whoever stays in the city will die by sword, famine, and plague, but whoever goes out and surrenders to the Babylonians will live. It's a hard word, but it reveals God's mercy. He's giving them one last door of escape. They can humble themselves, surrender, and live. Or stay proud, resist, and perish. The chapter ends with a warning to the royal house of David. Administer justice every morning. Rescue from the oppressor the one who has been robbed. God still calls for righteousness even in the midst of judgment. What can we learn from this story? First, God's mercy often comes wrapped in hard truth. Judah wanted comfort, but God offered confrontation. His mercy was in the message, surrender and live. Am I open to God's mercy even when it comes through correction? Second, pride blinds us to the way of life. The people couldn't imagine surrendering. Their pride made them resist the very path that could save them. Is my pride keeping me from obeying God's hard instructions? Third, every generation must choose its path. God still sets before us the way of life and the way of death. Trust and obey, or resist and perish? The choice is ours every day. Which way am I walking today? The way of surrender or self-reliance? Lord, help me to recognize your mercy, even when it comes through hard truth. Break my pride and teach me to surrender completely to you. When I face crossroads, help me choose the way of life, the path of obedience and trust. Amen. God's mercy gives us a choice, life or death, pride or surrender. Choose surrender and you'll find life in His hands. God bless you.